Hey everybody, you know what time it is. It is Sippin' with Sue time. I am Szu-Moy, and if you are joining me for the first time, we are live on Facebook, X, and Twitter. No, Facebook, X, and YouTube. X is actually Twitter. I'm telling you, this has been one hell of a week. It's been so crazy. So TGIF, thank goodness it's Friday. I'm gonna go ahead and open this. So I didn't have a guest planned, and I had a hellacious week. And I basically had a meltdown today, and it's been so freaking crazy. So I figured I'd just hop on at 6:53, not 6 o'clock, because again, I didn't have anything planned. I did actually have something planned, but everything went downhill this morning and it just kept going downhill the entire time. So it's been a crazy downhill spiral of like a week, and a crazy downhill spiral of a day today. And having a meltdown is never a fun thing. It's not always rosy and peaches and cream in my side of the world, or at least in my head. So, and you guys, I've talked about it before, about mental health and different things and whatnot, and what we can do to kind of calm down and relax. And again, today was like the perfect example. I was, pressing on, going through everything, and I'm like, yeah, I'm having a good day. It's the end of the week. It's Friday. We can go ahead and press on. It's going to be great. I can't wait to get this weekend started. Yay. And then just things, just one after the other, just started trickling downhill. Like I said, I didn't even have a guest for tonight. I've been working on that. And then you feel like a failure sometimes. And it kind of sucks to just feel that way. So then again, things compile onto each other, and then it becomes that situation where it's like, well, here it goes. Here's the breaking point. And that's just what happened today. So that kind of stunk. But I did want to come on and just kind of like go through that and just ask everybody, hey, Happy New Year. Hey, how are you doing in your neck of the woods? How are you coping with and dealing with different situations, different challenges when you are confronted with an obstacle, when you're confronted with a situation that you couldn't foresee and it just comes up out of nowhere? And how do you deal with that stuff? For me, I got to my breaking point, and again, like I said, I had a meltdown. That sucked. And so it was like, all right, let's go back to what you know, Szu-Moy. Let's go back to breathing. Let's go back to taking it one step at a time, relax, all this stuff. And then something else happened. It was just like a roller coaster of just things that just were going on and on. And yeah, so I just wanted to check in with you guys and just kind of ask you all how you face your challenges and how you deal with your obstacles and deal with situations that weren't planned, that aren't necessarily the greatest. So what I did notice is that I was breathing, doing my breathing practices and things that I've learned through meditation. And I was like, okay, let me just breathe. Let me relax. It's going to be okay. And then something else came in, and I was like, oh, here's another curveball. What do we do? And so I kind of, reflecting back on this entire day, because again, I started my day, I was like, I've got my purple on. I was super excited. I've got my leg warmers on. I've got my Mars gear on. I was just super stoked to start this Friday and have like a really good end of the week. And it just didn't happen that way. And so reflecting back and looking at everything, I was like, hey, what is it that I've noticed about when things hit me and I wasn't expecting them, and it was like, kind of like a crinkle in the road? What has helped me in the past? So again, breathing was a really good thing for me to do. But obviously today, like I said, it was a roller coaster. I was breathing. I was, okay, I'm going to calm down. Then something else happened. Okay, let me do something else. So I realized that I was trying to control every single aspect of every curveball that was thrown at me. So when I'm reflecting back onto the times where I was just like, I let go of control and just let things flow in its natural way, those were like the happier times. And those were the times where I felt like, okay, this is supposed to happen. I'm comfortable with where I'm at, and I'm super just relaxed and just going with the flow. And everything kind of sits in its place, and it's perfect. It's perfection, if you can say that for us, right? And um, and yeah, so today has been a day of yeah, let me try to control everything, and let me go ahead and get told each and every time that you don't have control, Szu-Moy. Get real. So so that's my reflection for today, is to let things go, let it flow in its natural state, and freaking breathe. Things are gonna happen. Curveballs are gonna be thrown all the time. And as they do get thrown at you, relax, breathe, go to the next thing. How can I move forward from this situation? How can I move forward from this particular obstacle that's in my way? And so that's kind of been my day. So I didn't have anything planned for you guys. I hope you guys have something wonderful going on for this coming weekend. We are getting ready for Chinese New Year next week, so super excited for that. But we do have some fun things planned for you in the next couple of weeks, and I hope that everybody's doing okay. This is just like really just mental health check-in, just to check in to be like, hi, how are you? How are you guys doing? Because a lot of the times we go through life and it's like we're just running, running, running. Sometimes we don't stop to say, hey, how are you? Some of the folks that you see that are just like, oh, they seem to be the person that has it all together. They may not be. They may be that person that's hiding behind a brick wall of like a lot of things. So it's good to check in and just say, hey, how are you? How are you doing? How can I help? Things are great. Awesome. Cool. And when things are not, just know, reach out, breathe, relax, let go, let things flow. So again, I'm going to go ahead and, oh, I already did. I popped open this bottle and I'm like, I'm letting go. This day is done. There's nothing that I can control about it or the things that happened during this day. And so I'm going to move forward to tonight and to the weekend and make it the best that it can be without trying to control everything. Just let it go and just flow and breathe and relax. So hopefully you guys are having a cheers, having a good time, and have great plans this weekend. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll talk to you guys next week. Have a good one.